Alright guys, welcome back to Sensei and the People. I'm Devin, got my fellow senseis here, Cray and Paul.
Hey!
Today we are going over Heavenly Delusion. Well, 13 episode anime on
What's it really
Hulu.
called?
I'll go for it. Tengoku Daimaikyu.
There you go. Close enough. Close enough.
So, this anime is... There's a lot of love.
Okay.
There's a lot of loss.
All
Whoa.
Yeah. Is there loss?
I think so.
Is there loss?
Definitely.
Okay, there's one loss. Okay.
There's definitely a lot of death in here.
A lot of love.
There is a lot of
A
love.
lot of
A
love.
lot of serious topics, in my opinion.
But this is an anime. It takes place in Japan. It's like a post-apocalyptic world where these monsters that
Kiriko.
Yeah, there you go.
Or man-eater.
That's what I was gonna go for.
That sounds
Man-eaters.
low-key gay.
Yeah, well, these man-eaters are kind of roaming the world, and they are monsters that have like special abilities, almost kind of, but they really don't have an overarching purpose, but just kind of
Yeah, as far as we know, right?
But they are they throw the world into like disarray, and like the humans have to kind of learn how to live with these man-eaters in the world also. And so this journey is about it's basically about two young they're not kids, right? They're teens, maybe.
So Haru's like 20.
18.
Or sorry, we're going to call her Haru. Okay? I'm not going to call her Kiriko because there's Hirokos. Haru, the chick, is like 20. And
18.
What's that dude's name?
Maru?
Oh my god, okay. Alright. Haru and Maru. No, it's going to be Kiriko, Sis and Maru, okay?
Yeah.
We're not going to say Haru and Maru.
Because technically, we can use the guy name for both of them.
Haru is the guy name.
Yeah.
Kiriko is the girl name. So it's like, which one are we going to do?
Sis has been is the bodyguard of Maru, and he is trying to make it to this place that they call heaven.
Yeah.
Because he has a way to kind of kill man-eaters.
Right.
So I thought it was like he's supposed to. Well, yeah, he does. I thought he's supposed to like inject something though, right?
Right. That's like the secondary mission.
Injecting.
Once
stuff?
he gets to heaven, there's supposed to be someone who looks like him, and he's supposed to inject that person with this serum, whatever it may be.
That's right.
Yeah, because he's like the I Am Legend, right? The cure to
That's actually a good. Yeah, it's a good synonym for that. Synonymous.
But so this is basically the journey of them kind of going to different places around Japan. These new civilizations, basically, kind of new towns. And,
Right.
This is just the story that follows them and on their way. And you meet a lot of people in this post-apocalyptic world that aren't good, because you would imagine.
Yeah.
And then they meet up with some old friends or older people that they knew, and things don't always, turn out to what they seem.
People changes.
Yeah.
Some people are bad. Some people are good that seem bad. Some people are bad that seem bad that are actually really good. Shout out Doctor.
Oh yeah. Oh
Shout out
man.
Doctor.
Yeah.
That shit hit me actually.
It did. It did.
It's kind of fucked up.
So let's get into the anime. So let's get into what we like, I guess.
Okay.
What do we like about this anime?
Oh.
And I'll go first. I liked the consequences. It felt like there was a lot of consequences. Like, and it felt, I don't know if I liked how real it felt. Although I keep saying post-apocalyptic. So in this,
it is. Kind of.
But it felt like it really felt believable, like how they lived. Like they had to scavenge for food,
right.
And they're looking through, like abandoned buildings, trying to find
ruins,
some non-perishables and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't know where they're getting gas from now, but
yeah, just ignore it.
Yeah,
Guzzling town.
But I just
Sorry.
like how real it feels. So
Yeah.
This is 15 years after. This is 15 years after the apocalypse happened.
The event.
Yeah, the event, which is weirdly, Maru is 1 year old, 16 years old. So it's like, oh, well, this is kind of weird. And we kind of see throughout the show, it's jumping back and forth from what we think is two different characters, but really I think it's like a time skip, right?
Right.
Can we all agree that's a time skip we're seeing? Like when they jump back and forth to the Heaven Dome with the kids. You think it's a time skip or no?
No.
You think it's like
No.
you think it's like the actual kids over there?
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's a freaking time skip,
I don't
bro.
think so.
Okay, we'll get in. Okay,
There's a reason why I don't think that.
okay, sure.
is,
Okay,
but-
fine. I really like the show because of the two different perspectives of the show going on, with Maru and Haru running around, Maru and Sis, and then the Heaven Dome kids going through puberty, I guess you want to call it, and like
They going through something.
yeah, they're going through
Each
bodies.
other. Each other.
They're racking up bodies in there. Kona especially, dog.
Hey.
Artists, right? But I just really like the feel of it, like Devin said. It felt real. Not only did it feel serious and real, but
Yeah.
it felt really like it was really fun. Like those two characters of Sis and Maru together was a lot of fun, and like even Maru getting jealous, like every time he brought up Robin, it just like little things that made them feel like a real group adventuring together. I don't know.
Is that what an adventure is? Is that,
Yeah,
what an
that's a
adventure is?
freaking adventure, ball.
I mean, even though there's still death and all
That's an
kinds
adventure,
of
yes.
unwanted love, you
Great
know?
adventure.
Okay. All right.
Now, I didn't get into like my favorite moment, but you go ahead and tell what you liked about the show.
Okay. I think what I liked about it, I did like the kind of perspective of these two kids going through this world and having to survive. And like you said, the juxtaposition of these other kids living in this facility and them kind of discover. It's funny because they don't know what sex is, in this facility. Yet it's going on like crazy, even though they don't know what it is. But yet,
Wow.
Haru and Maru, Sis, they know what it is. They like, for some reason, they know like exactly what it is. Because the whole time, Maru's like, I want to touch you. I want this to happen. And of course, Sis is like, I'm actually a guy, so it can't happen. I don't think of you that way. So I think it's kind
It's
of,
gonna change. Just kidding. I don't know.
all these things kind of affect both of these perspectives when you see him. Because he's a young kid. He's super talented as far as fighting wise, so he can protect her. But yeah, he gets nothing out of it. Which I know I'm not saying she has to because I'm protecting you. But it's like, come on, you're a guy. You should understand. Give let me touch something.
I just hit it. I don't know
Finally,
where it
yeah,
went, but I just hit
Good
that.
job.
He's been
Damn.
hovering on my head.
It's an Indian for
Smells
you.
me.
But also, if you look at the kids in the facility, like this good living affects how they interact with each other. Like they have fun sports. They do nothing all day except classes and each other. So I think it's pretty cool how this dynamic. If you like it or not, I don't know. I like it.
Favorite moment?
Okay. Favorite moments. There's a lot of big moments. In this
Mind-bending
anime.
moments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, dude, one of the saddest moments, and it kind of goes with probably another moment that y'all would choose, but
Yeah,
like
he'll probably choose that one.
when the doctor
Dr. Usami.
basically
Dr. freaking Usami.
he has this girl that they've been
They were
like,
together.
yeah,
Yeah, they were together for sure.
and she was dying of a disease that kind of, I guess, spreads throughout your whole body, and then it will eventually kill you. But he was able
Turns you
to
into a particle.
to a man eater,
Right.
but he was able to slow it down by kind of amputating wherever he would find the disease.
Keeping her alive and
Yeah, and although like she had to suffer a lot, she was grateful that he didn't let her turn into a man eater. And whenever, so they wheeled her out because she's got all these tubes and wires on her, basically keeping her alive.
she wants to see the sky.
And they wheeled her out because she wanted to see the sky, and they knew that this is probably going to be her last last hurrah. She's about to take her last breath, and they wheeled her out, and she saw the sky for a little bit. She ends up riding a because she talks through a tablet, and she
Right.
ends up telling the doctor,
That
like,
was so sad.
thank you for not letting me turn into a man eater.
Thank you for letting me
like,
die as a human.
Yeah, like
Appreciate the eye.
yeah,
That was, dude, that hurt me. I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
that's love, bro.
that was So that was really
Wish I knew it.
that was really emotional. It was really hard, like to.
It's even harder.
After,
It's
yeah,
even
like that.
harder.
After
For me,
that?
it was even harder. When I thought that, maybe he'd move on. But nah. He moved on.
Well, yeah.
To the underworld.
Self deletion.
Yeah.
Nah, all right, guys, chill. That was a
All right,
fucking
so-
sad moment. How
yeah,
dare you?
That was yeah. Dude,
I mean, I'll just go off of that hype. I mean, that
I
was
don't know, hype. I don't
that,
know.
well, that was a great moment. It was a good moment to watch because it was really powerful. And then in the end, you think he's gonna go upstairs and like send her off, I guess, burn her or whatever he's gonna do,
say,
and
say his goodbyes.
say his goodbyes, and he ends up just shooting himself in the head,
Whoa.
and it threw off.
YouTube friendly?
Yeah,
So you say self delete?
self-delete himself in the head with a gun. And he ran up there, and Maru and Sis went up there, and they were just like thrown off. And then Maru thought, he's like, everything I touch dies, and like it was just a whole. Is it like that? Those 2 episodes, and not even just that, but like the lead up of the other group of people that were like we thought were good guys trying to stop
Right,
them,
right.
but they ended up just being
That pissed me off.
they ended up just being dicks to try because they didn't know what was going on. And so they wanted to stop whatever they were doing, even though they didn't know even though he was helping people.
I feel like they knew.
Dude,
I think it was all like a plot by that bald guy. Because even after he took over, he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, now I have all the generators and I can create my own society."
they- well,
I feel like
there
he
you
knew.
go.
He knew what was happening.
there you go. It was a lot of really deep philosophical stuff going on. And
Definitely.
it was really good.
Definitely.
Hype.
Let's go to another hype moment. I mean, I feel like if you know somebody and like, hey, I have good memories of you back in my past, and when I find you, it's gonna be all love. But Sis didn't want that love.
Like they were, and I would say because you're talking about Robin,
Yeah,
and like he was essentially raising them because they,
grooming
'Cause-
more like. Sorry,
Definitely.
that's not funny.
but like
Definitely.
so he was kind of in charge of that orphanage,
Right.
you know, of
Right.
all those kids and kind of like helping them out and kind of giving them guidance.
Yeah.
And then to see when they finally meet back up with Robin, to see him totally be a different person.
Right. It was kind of the culmination of the whole season. Right? Like, we've been looking for this guy, both of them. Well, the doctor that, did the surgery to Sis, but also Robin. Like, these people were who we were looking for. Other than Heaven, yeah, that was like the overarching goal. But Robin was like another goal. She stopped everything every time she heard of a rumor throughout this whole season. And, going by what you're saying, yeah, like this was it. Like, like her running to that facility, like it kept, flashing back to them in the apartment and settling down, and her just like running, like, dude, that was the whole season for me. And then the way he looked at her, like when she first got there, I thought that was like, dude, something's about to happen.
Well, something's wrong is what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah,
But then
yeah.
they were like hanging out. It was all cool. But like that look was not a look of happiness. He was like,
Like,
Yeah.
like scared.
yeah, because like he
Yeah.
did something. You did something, dog. And she didn't. I guess she didn't remember
He
until.
looked horrified / disgusted /
Yeah.
lustful. I don't know what was going on. But
And
yeah.
what happened, dude? Because we keep dodging it. What happened?
Okay, so she took a bath. He led her to the bath, got her all cleaned up. Why, you ask? He's like, come here, I have this spare room for you. It's like, not even a change of clothes. Like,
Yeah,
lay out a
okay.
change of clothes for me. Like, honestly, not saying it's her fault, because I would never blame a victim. But if you don't have a change of clothes for me, and you want me to go to a room, and I've never been here before,
We're forgetting
I'm
something.
feeling
We're
off.
forgetting something huge, guys. We never mentioned
The
that,
bomb?
No,
Oh.
that Haru was inside of the Sis. We never mentioned that.
I said that I kind of mentioned it. I mean, I
Well-
didn't really get into it, because it would take too long.
We'll explain it real quick.
Yeah, just-
So basically,
yeah.
Sis had a brother, and not in their past life, but a while ago, she was like a little electric kart racer or whatever. She used to race like little go-karts,
Mario Kart.
and
Future Mario Kart.
the brother was kind of like an inspiring kind of like man-eater hunter. You know, he
Right.
wanted to kill man-eaters.
He was in love with her.
He was
Let's
in love with his
establish
sister
that.
also,
Let's
yes.
establish that.
He
real
loved
quick.
his sister like way too much.
But they're all orphans, so it's not really sister.
What?
They're all orphans.
Even them two are orphans from each other?
Yes.
Oh, that clears up so much stuff.
I hope it would.
So
Clears up so much.
basically, while they were
Cleared up.
while she was racing at an event, he ends up running into a man-eater. And when he encounters this man-eater, he tries to take it on. And whenever he does, he ends up succumbing to the man-eater.
Like eating
and
half.
basically, this man-eater absorbs majority of his body,
That
like
thing's
both,
gone.
like up to like his probably a little bit lower than his chest, and then his arms are gone. And she finds him while he's racing, and she crashes into the man-eater trying to save her brother. And I forget why she ends up passing out.
Yeah,
but,
something happened to pass her out.
But she ends up getting her brother away from the man-eater, and she hugs him, says, I don't know what she says, but she basically she ends up being right there whenever her brother dies, and she's passing out from the accident, I guess, from running into the man-eater. And then when she wakes up, she is no longer the sister.
When he wakes up.
Yeah. He wakes up.
So the little brother, basically, they gave a brain transplant with the sister.
Right.
So now, although she's she's still a girl on the outside, it's the brother's brain in there.
Right.
She may not have even passed out. It may have just had that there, and then the next scene we see is him waking up in his sister's body.
Right.
Which made me think, I bet the sister said, please save him no matter
him.
what.
She might have.
You know what I'm saying? Like, save him no matter what, and then she just gave her body to save him. Maybe.
Probably.
I
thought that also.
Yeah. And then, now we can go, so the whole show,
right.
The chick is really the younger brother.
Right. And their side goal, other than finding heaven, is to find not only the doctor who performed the surgery to get answers. Why did you do this? Did she say whatever? All this stuff. But also,
Robin,
the
Raping Robin.
whoa, the grapey Robin,
Grapey Robin,
the guy who
tweet,
who also kind of was a father figure for both of them and kind of disappeared as well. So they finally meet up at this plant in this town. New Life Society, is that the organization that runs it? I don't know if it matters. Probably not this season, but it's a new established town that's actually pretty close to what the old world used to be. And Robin happens to run the power plant, chemical plant, something like that. So she sees him, all that stuff, and he ends up leading her to take a bath. Leads her to a room, and he believes Sis Haru right off the bat, like, oh, you are this your sister's body, but your mannerisms are just like his.
Suspiciously believing him just like that.
Yeah, and then suspiciously grabs a pair of cuffs and ties her up. Suspiciously.
That wasn't suspicious. That was just straight.
I mean, yeah, straightforward.
That was grape.
And of course, Haru's like, what are you doing? Like, Robin, like, why are you doing this? And then he's like, look in the mirror. I want to see, like, you look in the mirror while I do this.
Yeah, I kept thinking Maru was going to jump in and save him, dude. I kept thinking he was going to save him, and no. 2 days later, he saves him. 2 days later, guys.
That's 48 hours.
Yeah. Of getting it in.
Dude. Unwanted, okay?
Unwanted, yeah.
So,
yeah. You can't get in unless you...
But not just that part, but my favorite part was afterwards when Maru, like, he's like, hey, man, like, something's happening. Like, she's gone way too long. Like, I get it. That's the guy that you kind of love, I guess, or whoever. Like, I don't know if it's the sister or the guy who loves him. Whatever. Something's going on. So he finds out that she's chained up on the bed naked, and he loses it. Which I respect how he beats up everybody. Like, this kid got hands. Like, I don't know who he is, like how he gets his experience points as a brawler, but this dude has hands, and he pretty much beats the hell out of Patrick. What's his name?
Patrick?
What's his name?
Robin.
What
Patrick?
Robin's like a girl name. I wouldn't expect a girl to do this, so that's why. Robin. He beats the hell out of Robin.
Patrick?
Who else was mad when she stopped him?
Nah,
I was pissed. I was like, dude, kill him.
Yeah, he should die.
Kill him. Like,
don't kill Robin, please. Don't kill him.
Sis, he just did this to you for 48 hours, and you want kill him, please.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind. Because it's not in their character.
That's kind of weird.
It's not in their character.
What do you not mind? I mean,
I think there should be due process. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's not in their character. They don't just randomly.
I would have just like,
I'm not surprised. That was a crazy moment.
But I do respect that.
Yeah.
What's his name afterwards? Like, if I find you again, I'll kill you. I like that.
I have some bones to pick with you guys before we get too far. We are kind of running a little long, but I have some bones to pick with you real quick. Y'all really don't think that y'all don't believe that the two things are different timelines?
They could be, like, now that you say that, they could be, and like that.
Why not?
The like the little
The
heaven,
dome?
the heaven place.
The dome, yeah.
That could be like maybe what started like the outbreak. You know
Guys,
what I'm saying?
don't you remember seeing the parents?
Oh,
You keep
hold
seeing
on.
the.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't remember seeing the parents walk around like everything's normal in the timeline where the Haru is and the sister, it's freaking bedlam and there's no like organization, there's no good clean clothes. In the dome, you see the parents walking around. Oh, there's my kid over there.
The only reason why
That's the past.
I could go with that theory is one, the buttons that they all wear in the uniforms
Right.
have the bird on
Yeah,
there.
and nobody knows where they're from.
And also, whenever the
Yeah.
director's like, these are the prototypes of the guns. So it's like,
Yes,
okay,
yeah, dude, that's what I knew.
the gun you have, is it the prototype?
Yes.
I don't know.
And
Laser
like,
gun.
So like the only thing also is like when the people that are in that dome, they don't go in and out of it. They stay
Right.
in the dome. So like
right.
that leads me to think that it's already the post-apocalyptic world
That's
out
what
there.
I thought.
I think that's meant to throw us off. But look, here's the biggest
And also
thing.
the fact that they haven't got to that school yet. That's not even the main school.
Right.
They went to the main one, found it, ruins, and now they're going to this one. I don't think they've made it.
That was a
there yet.
little charter offset they went to. Remember? Yeah. Here's the biggest thing, guys. The twin babies. The twin babies should give it away. Because remember, he circled one of the baby's foot, and then later he goes,
And
"Yo,
that's him.
You need to go find someone that looks like you. It's your twin, dude. That's the past."
My NIGGA. I think you're right.
Yeah, and plus,
Ah.
plus,
I might, you know.
plus,
Mm.
the monsters only started coming after Homegirl like turned like okay, they start coming after that. But remember, she had the baby like leave us alone, and then like she turned that big old thing on the wall.
Yeah.
I think that's when it started. The transforming shit happened.
And maybe that's the power she gave to her son, which is him, and to be able to like reach in there.
I think everybody now is generation 15 years. There's still a lot of questions to answer, but I think it's the
There
past. I think it's the past.
maybe.
Another gripe. No, we're not on gripes. Not gripes.
Well, we should be.
You
already.
might
Yeah.
as well move to gripes.
Okay,
'cause
what's
it's
y'all's
weird.
gripes? I have one big gripe.
I also have another
kinda
theory, but
upset
go ahead.
about. What's your theory?
I'll hear you. Let's hear y'all's gripes.
Okay. So, I get that the boy's brain is in the girl's body.
Right.
I get it. Okay? I get
Oh
it.
no.
Now listen. If you're a boy in a girl's if you have the brain in the girl's body and every part of your body works, right? You can pee, you can touch things, you can eat, you can taste food. That means your brain's connected to every single synapse in the girl's body.
Let him cook.
In your girl's body. Why would he not like men now that he's a girl? Because he has only girl parts and he has girl synapses firing. If he touches himself, when he touched himself, he felt that. Remember?
Let him cook.
Remember? He should be liking dudes, even if he's in a girl's body. Every part is connected to. He has boobs and tits and vagine.
But it's a guy's brain.
It's a guy's brain. But if he played with himself and got off,
But it's a guy's brain.
it shouldn't matter.
It's like why do lesbians like girls? You know, it's like
They're not really. There's no such thing as a lesbian.
Ooh.
I don't know. My gripe was that he kind of should be attracted to men, because his body should yearn for a man as a woman.
Okay.
That's my thing.
But the brain is a boy.
I don't believe in lesbians. That's what it comes down to.
Like that's crazy. That's like your biggest gripe. You know, it's like
it's just what I put down. Honestly, I couldn't find a gripe. I love the show. I couldn't find a gripe for it. I was like, dude, he should be a woman. He should feel like a woman. And my little mini theory combined to that is that the brain was never switched for real.
Mine would be like maybe there's some sort of trauma there that she's
Yeah,
had that
she
made
thinks.
her block
Yeah.
that out, and now she's.
Why would her hair color change?
I don't know, dude, 'cause
that
trauma-
didn't make no sense to me.
Trauma? Your hair turns gray when you see a ghost?
That's red.
Well, it's getting gray. It's going from black to brown to red. It's getting white.
You have a gripe?
No, I don't really have.
I don't really have.
I don't
It was
really
hard to find a gripe, to be honest. I was like,
I think it has to be established that this kid is special. I don't want to believe that just because you grew up in the slums and fought all your life that somehow you could beat like 10 grown men at one time.
oh yeah, because he's one of the children of the dome.
I'm
With
hoping
the
that they'll
enhanced
explain
reflex-
that.
yeah,
I'm
enhanced
hoping they
reflexes.
will because
Totally, dude.
It just like I need more. Like I don't like the fact that this kid is like has hands like a god. Like it makes no sense to me that he can like
facts.
he
Yeah,
can like
facts.
he can jump from like a 10-story building like and like kind of like just a little bit and run like crazy, hop over everything and smash like 10 men into the ground. That makes no sense to me.
That's why they pushed so hard that one kid doing all this acrobatic shit in the dome. That's why they pushed it. Yeah, no, I totally got that.
I mean, I'm hoping they'll explain that though, because they have yet to show me that he's from the dome.
In 3 years, they will.
And I understand if there's other kids like that guy with the ponytail or that girl that climbed with her feet, and like that'd be totally admissible that they're on the outside kicking ass. Like, okay, well, I can't climb a wall like that. Like, how can I kill them?
Mimihime, I want to lick you.
We still need like his backstory,
right?
Like his origin story.
And I think that's another gripe is that there's a lack of story.
That's not fair, dude.
Of story?
We got a core.
Like,
we got a core.
There is a core thing here.
No, we got a core of the show of the season. That's not a full season. It's 12 episodes.
That's not fair. If you could gripe about Jormungandr having a story without extra stuff,
it has a story, but we couldn't watch it because you didn't choose it.
That wasn't my decision.
Yeah, we watched season 1.
But this one doesn't have really an overarching like the theory of how the world got this way. There's aliens, there's war, and there's disease.
I wish they would have got. I wish they would have got to that.
Like we don't know. We're guessing here, and how the hell all the fucking old people that were around during this time can't even tell us? Like, well, there's theories.
Yeah,
like,
there should
bro,
be
you were here.
People alive. Yeah, that's true.
Like that makes me angry. It's like, dude, you have an old director, bitch. She should have been like, actually, it was bombs, or like, it was aliens. You know, like that makes me mad.
It had to be more than 15 years ago. Come on. Because they said 15 years ago this thing happened, apocalypse happened.
And if it was radiation, shouldn't they still be underground? It takes more than 15 years for it to clear up.
So it could have been nukes.
Aliens, like I said, that's one of my theories that one girl who hung herself, unalive, sorry. She looked like an alien. Like she was all like weird looking. She could like disappear and like reappear and all this stuff. And she was teaching all the kids how to use their powers.
I love the mystery of this. I love the mystery.
I like mystery, but like, give me a little bit.
They did it really good, but you should have gave us more.
Because we're just confused now. And also the end. That's my last gripe.
Mimihime.
Like, we all broke out of the dome. We're in a forest. Now we're on a boat. It's like, who saved you? How did you get here? What's going on? Like, I just want to shake the whole fucking...
Like, you're being too mysterious now. Go on.
Yeah. Like, how'd you guys get on a fucking boat?
It's one of their powers.
Dude, they're trying to leave you like in suspense, dude. You know, like
that's a stupid cliffhanger though.
For the next 2 years,
at least have like somebody walk, like you see their feet, but you don't know who they are. Like, hey, you kids need help, and then all of a sudden, then go to the boat.
Honorable mention storyline: Juichi and the kid.
Oh, the mom.
No, Juichi and the kid that had the Haruka ice powers.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh yeah.
Yes, dude, that was one of the best.
Another theory.
Side things right
another
there.
theory. That robot is evil as fuck.
Robot?
Oh, that robot looks
evil.
evil.
Yeah,
no,
yes.
She's evil. Like, there's no way that you run a facility based on AI and that bitch is not pulling strings on
Yes,
Dude.
she showed the videos to all the kids.
And she cut video, too.
That was definitely,
You have a mom robot with a pregnant belly. She's running shit, bro. I don't care what you say.
AI took over the world, crashed the
that
airplanes.
That was a theory.
Crashed the airplanes in the world.
Yeah.
Mina took over, boom.
Yeah. Season 2, hurry up.
Figured it out.
Not even in the works. So.
It's not. No confirmation.
Yeah, that's my last gripe.
All right. Well, obviously we're running along. Let's get into our favorite characters.
I think definitely one of the kids.
Mine would be the guy main character.
Maru.
Maru. Yeah.
Okay.
Maru Beam.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Robin. I really cared about his plight.
Was what? His pipe?
His plight. His plight. No, I'm going. Give me Haru. I was gonna say a girl. She's not a girl character though. Give me Haru.
I'm also gonna go with Maru, dude. He kept it funny. Like all those little things that happened really made me laugh.
Funny. He was funny.
Made me laugh.
You watch English?
Nah. Japanese. I got in. That was so fucking funny, bro.
Yeah, English was really. They're really good voice actors for English.
But also, I hate him because he dropped the ball. Like I would have smashed
Robin.
No,
what?
No.
You would have smashed Robin?
No. The in girl.
The other girl. Haru. No, Maru. He's Maru too, like yours.
No.
All right.
All right, well, let's get into our ratings. So, let's start off with Paul.
I didn't like the ending. Left me guessing what's going on. A lot of stuff left me guessing. But overall, unique story. Love the characters. A lot of naughty parts. Even though they were kids, yeah, I still thought I was like, hey, you kids did it.
Yeah, I appreciate that because like it's
Just-
no.
Chill, dog. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
bro.
I appreciate that because it's like realistic. Like even kids can get it on, even with other kids.
Bro, when she got pregnant, I was like, was it the scientist? Like, I didn't know who. I was like, what
Dude,
happened?
What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't know who it was?
Well, because
She went to
the scientist looked scared as fuck. He's like, oh, I was like, oh, you got caught.
You went to bed with him, dude. What
Yeah,
you doing?
I didn't know. It kept me guessing. But overall, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.
Wow.
Solid 8. Dude, it was unique as fuck.
Yeah.
And
No.
the songs were OP. The opening song
Yeah,
and the ending.
they're
were
good songs. They're catchy. I loved it. 88.7, almost 9. I loved it through and through. I really enjoyed it.
Don't get a big head, Devin. Right?
I probably would.
Just a
Yeah,
big head,
I
all
probably
right?
would have given it a 9 if I could like figure out some more points to add
Yeah,
somewhere.
for sure, for sure.
No, because I counted 87. It was really good. Maybe the ending made it not perfect,
Right.
but
I would have given it a 9 too.
So my turn. So yeah, like you were saying, the realism of this anime is
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like what makes it go so hard.
Tomato Heaven.
All the ups and the downs, the,
Pregnancies.
the doctor killing himself.
Joichi storyline with the kid. Like we didn't even really mention.
I know, we didn't
that
mention
shit was
that at all.
fire. So good, dude.
I mean, the fact that we're spending 30 minutes on this
Yeah,
anime
respect.
and I didn't tell episode by episode what happened.
That's
like,
true. That's true. That's true. We
like
enjoyed it.
that'll let you know like how good this anime
We
was.
enjoyed it.
All that being said, I'm gonna give it a 9. I enjoyed it through and
Not
through.
bad.
All right.
This was, I think, whenever I first picked it up, I watched like 9 episodes in a row.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So-
Well, you said we're to go see episode 9, so I was like, I'm not gonna get that far. And I fucking episode 3, I was like, yo, I kind of can't stop. They're
Yeah.
so good with leaving you hanging. Like it's perfect. I was like, I want more.
Yeah.
That's
So I like once you pick it up, you don't really want to put it down. So
Yeah,
I give it a 9.
it's good.
All right, guys. Well, this has been Sensei and the Pupil.
Season
and-
2, 2025.
Yeah, 2026, dude.
And we'll see you guys next time.